child, the energy rolling through me. I'm telling you, this Yoni steaming journey that so many sisters are on here talking about, they see it as a cute self-care ritual, something to get their, yonis, pussies, whatever you want to call it, nice and wet and juicy before sex. All of those things are true. But we have to also always remember the healing that we need to do within ourselves, the love we need to pour within ourselves, the energy we have to give ourselves, and that we are a mirror of every single woman walking on this planet Earth now and before us. Peace and blessings, collective. It's your girl Hadida coming to you again from this red tent. I know that I have not been on here very often recently, but it's because this is the holy month of Ramadan. And as I said in my previous video, where I made a couple of big announcements, this has been a real big time for self-reflection for me. So I've been really going within. And during that time, I actually got a lot of ideas about things that I want to talk to you guys about, things that I want to bring up. But tonight specifically, I want to talk to you guys about the issue of self-esteem, self-love, and how Yoni steaming has the ability to improve your self-esteem, improve your self-love, and kind of give you those feelings of rejuvenation and happiness that a lot of us sisters can be lacking at this time. So let's jump into it. Okay, so as I said, this is a time that I've been really doing a lot of reflection, and I've been really thinking about self-esteem, and a couple of the subscribers has been emailing me about different issues dealing with self-esteem or self-love, or, the different experiences that they were having during their Yoni steaming process. And I just really got a chance to start to think about my own experiences, to think about how Yoni steaming has impacted my life and has increased my self-esteem and my feelings of self-worth, and in actually helping me to clear out. So before we really jump into that, I want to first say that if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I have a free handout that I want to give you guys, and I will show you and tell you how to go and get it at the end of the video. Also, if you are not currently a part of the red tent, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be updated each and every time I jump into new content and we discuss a whole bunch of issues and topics dealing with Yoni steaming, dealing with womb health, dealing with holistic health and care, and all those good fluffy feminine things. Okay, so let's jump back into the convo about self-esteem. So during this time of reflection, during the month of Ramadan, I've gotten a chance to really sit down with myself, really start to think about how Yoni steaming has impacted me and the issues of self-esteem that these different young ladies were coming to me about. And what I want to say to you is that I think that during this time when all of the universe and all of the divine feminine energy is like pushing towards supporting each other, and it's coming alive and it's awake, and you can see Luna, in the sky during the daytime. I mean, we have all these different signs and symbols about the divine feminine energy being awoken and about women coming into their true essence. But in that, we are also seeking this like way to feel sensual and to feel sexy and to feel, alive and to feel juicy. All these different things are coming out. So you have the Yoni semen being talked about. You have the Yoni pearls being talked about. You have the Yoni eggs being talked about. You have different products that they've been making for menstruation. I mean, everything dealing is centered around our yonis, which is our womb space. If you are not familiar with the term, our wombs, our hearts, our intuition, everything is like on blast. What this also does though, is it wakes up those emotions and those feelings and that energy that was there prior to us being awoken, right? And being in contact with our divine feminine energy and the energy that's inside our wombs. I've often heard a lot of content creators talking about the warm, fluffy, fun, personal, get your yoni nice and wet, gushy kind of things dealing with yoni steaming, but very rarely do people really dive into the topics of self-esteem being impacted by yoni steaming, feelings of sadness coming out during yoni steaming, emotions that arise, things being released from our wombs, like physical clots and blockages being released from our wombs, which I had an experience with that recently during this month of Ramadan, and I will share that in the next video. But very rarely do we hear people talking about this. And I think it's important for us to remember that while we're on this journey of yoni steaming, while we're on this journey of trying to find ourselves, whether yoni steaming for you is a way for you to get in touch with your femininity, whether it's something that you want to do because you want to enhance your sex life, whether it's, a way that you are becoming more in tune and connected with your self-love, whatever your reason for yoni steaming is, we have to remember that regardless of what your focus is when you go to yoni steaming, that the results can still be the same. And the reality is that as we yoni steam, as we go into this self-love and self-care journey, we are going to be encountering these emotions and these feelings of sometimes sadness, of sometimes depression, of sometimes regret, of sometimes anxiety, of sometimes self-hate. Let's be real. Because in reality, we have all kinds of emotions, all kinds of realities, all kind of negative mind chatter embedded in our wombs. We have years and years and years of horrible relationships that we went through, maybe divorce and breakup, separation, abandonment issues, feelings of lack and poverty-stricken mindsets. We have sadness revolved around maybe the way our children came into the world and the way we, interact with others around. I mean, everything that we experience as women, as an individual, as a collective, we have to know that while this energy of the universe is being woken up, while we're going through all these different experiences of yoni steaming and getting to know ourselves and getting to dive into all of that, we're going to experience those negative emotions. And to know that, sis, it's totally normal to welcome it. I encourage you to welcome and to embrace every single emotion that you feel. The happiness and the positivity, the sadness, the depression, and the negative thoughts, whatever it is, embrace it. Because until we embrace it, until we really get down into the nitty-gritty of the practice, we're not going to be able to move forward on a self-love journey. And like I said, regardless of what your reason for yoni steaming is, we have to know that energy that is inside of our wombs is going to be woken up on an individual level, as well as the whole suffering and the pain of all of the divine feminine, right? Because we have to know that we are all connected. Women are connected. If you spend more than 2 weeks with a group of sisters, all of y'all are going to start to menstruate at the same time. The dormitory effect is going to kick in. Y'all are all going to menstruate at the same time. Y'all are all going to, have mood swings and PMS or wherever else is going on at the same time. Why? Because we are connected. Our wombs are connected to Mother Earth, whatever you want to call it, Luna, the Most High, the divine powers, energies, angels, all those different things. Our wombs are connected. They're connected to each other, and they're connected to the universe and the divine power. So we have to know that we are carrying the burden. We are carrying the sadness. We are carrying the depression. We are carrying the thoughts of lack and poverty-stricken mindsets. We are carrying the happiness. We are carrying the gratitude. We are carrying the appreciation of ourselves, of the universe and all of the women in the divine collective together and of our ancestors. And until we really start to clear that energy, we are going to have repeated times where we are going through maybe depression, anxiety, feeling like we aren't enough, questioning whether we're worthy. We're going to go through that on a regular basis. So this is the reason why I'm saying to you, sis, dive into the emotions that you feel. Get a support system. If it's the sisters around you, if it's a person, maybe a therapist that you confide in, I want you to know all of y'all can email me. You can call me. You can text me. I will put my email here. If you are interested, send me an email. Okay. I will connect with you and I will send you my personal phone number. I am here for you. Like, this for me, YouTube for me is not about getting a whole bunch of subscribers so that I can make millions of dollars. YouTube for me is about healing the collective. I am looking for ways to help heal the collective from my experiences and from the knowledge that I've gained in life. And I'm young. Yes, I'm young, but I've been through a lot during my young years of life. And I've also went and achieved some things that I know other women who may even be older than me have not. And so all of those things are things that I work my behind off to collect, to develop, and to bring back to you guys and regurgitate it as something that you can find a way to use, you know what I mean, and benefit from. So like I said, email me. I'm putting my email right here. Email me if you need to talk. If you have questions about what you're experiencing during your Yoni steams. If you're feeling feelings of sadness, it's okay. Feel them. Become one with yourself. Ground yourself. And if you don't know how to ground yourself, real quick, we're going to go over it real quick because I've talked about it in other videos, but just to revisit. If you're like worked up with anxiety, worked up with depression, worked up with sadness, you're feeling overwhelmed, take 3 deep breaths, close your eyes, and say, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. After you say I am safe 3 times, you say, I am present. There is nothing outside of me that is better for me than what is inside of me. I am enough. Simple as that. Those 3 phrases, 3 or 4, probably 4. Those 4 phases are going to totally shift your mindset, totally shift the energy field around you, and is going to reestablish inside of yourself the groundedness that you need in order to work through those emotions. And that's the time when you pull out your notebook, you write down in your notebook what you're grateful for before you start journaling about anything that's a problem for you in this life. First, say to the Most High, to the universe, to whoever it is, your higher self, whoever it is that you believe in, first say to that being, I am grateful for such and such, and list what you're grateful for. At least one thing. You can come up with something that you're grateful for. If nothing else, you're grateful for having life, and you're grateful for having breath in your body, and you're grateful for having the strength to get out the bed this morning. Those are 3 things right there that you're grateful for. So write down something that you're grateful for, and then after you write that, vent to yourself about the emotions that you are feeling and write it. I know that a lot of y'all like to text, y'all like to send yourselves notes, y'all have the fancy iPhones that you could do all this, send it to yourself. Don't do no typing and no texting. Take the moment to sit down. If you got to, burn a candle, burn an incense, light whatever you need to do, turn down the lights, dim the light, whatever it is that you need to do. If it's take a bath, find a time to take 5 minutes and journal exactly what it is that you're feeling at that moment. And I guarantee you, after you do that, if you sit down and you say, higher self, you have a conversation with yourself, higher self, I'm coming to you right now and I'm asking you for guidance. I'm asking you for help. I'm asking you to make clear to me exactly how I should work through this anxiety, this depression, this whatever the emotion is, and list it. Help me to figure out exactly how I can work through this and give me the answers that I know are already inside of myself. I don't want to seek outside to anyone or anything else to get answers that I know is already inside of me. I trust me. I trust my intuition. I trust my womb. I trust my own inner divine power that the Most High has given me, and say, it is so, amen, whatever your thing is, and watch it be revealed to you. It's either going to come to you in a text message, through a sign from a friend. It's going to come to you in the video that you're watching on YouTube. It's going to come to you when you're riding down the street on a billboard. It's going to come to you in some kind of way, shape, and form. When we ask for the signs from the universe, from the Most High, from our angels, from our guides, from our higher selves, when we ask for those signs, the signs come to us, sis. I'm here to tell you. And so when you get the sign, take what it is, trust it, right? Don't second guess it, because that's the other thing. After we get a sign from the universe, after we get a sign from the divine feminine, or whatever it is that you believe in, like I said, the higher power, we like to second guess it. Well, is that really the sign? All right, send me another sign. Okay, send me another sign. Okay, like we have to keep on asking. No, trust that what it is that you heard is exactly what you needed at that time, for exactly the thing that you were asking about, for exactly the purpose and the divine plan that you are here to fulfill. So I'm telling you, sis, whoo, child, the energy rolling through me. I'm telling you, this Yoni steaming journey that so many sisters are on here talking about, they see it as a cute self-care ritual, something to get their, yonis, pussies, whatever you want to call it, nice and wet and juicy before sex. All of those things are true. But we have to also always remember the healing that we need to do within ourselves, the love we need to pour within ourselves, the energy we have to give ourselves, and that we are a mirror of every single woman walking on this planet Earth now and before us. Now and our ancestors, all of it is hooked up inside of our wombs, and all of it is connected to the divine. So we are carrying not only our own baggage, but the baggage of our mothers, of our grandmothers, of our great grandmothers, and on down the line, until we heal it, until we come face to face with it. We don't run away from it, and we say, listen, I'm here, and I'm here to duke this thing out because I can't carry it anymore. I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. You gotta be fed up enough with the suffering, with the anxiety, with the shame, with the sadness, whatever it is. Those different mind chatter conversations we have, the negative talk, we got to be fed up with that. And when we're fed up with that and we had enough, that's when the universe, the Most High, our guides, pours into us exactly what it is. Like I said, gives us that sign and gives us the remedy for healing it. Speaking of remedies, I'm going to share this with you guys real quick, and then I'm going to end this video. So about 2 years ago, when I first... 2 years? Okay, so the Yoni steaming journey that I'm on, and the work that I do, and the healing of wombs, that started about 5 or 6 years ago. But 2 years ago, about 2 to 3 years ago, I was laying in my bed one day, and I said, okay, Most High, I'm getting to the point where I feel a connection with the herbs that I'm using in these Yoni steams. I'm feeling the divine connection that I have to the universe and to these other women. I'm suffering, right? I'm suffering with my own issues and my own, like issues with my womb, fibroids and PCOS and all these other kind of things. I'm suffering with that. Give me a solution, right? And I went to sleep. I'm telling y'all, wallahi, if you are Muslim, you know what wallahi means. It means I swear by Allah, I swear to God, I will not lie to you if it was not the truth. I had a dream that night. In my dream, an elder came to me, and she gave me about 7 different recipes for Yoni steaming. She said to me, this is the herbs that you use for fibroids and cyst shrinking. These are the herbs that you use for postpartum. Because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a doula. So I deal with women and their wombs in every way and shape and form that I possibly can, because that's what I feel like my divine calling and my work is, right? That and self-empowerment and love. So back to what I was saying. So she gave me a recipe for postpartum Yoni steaming. She gave me a recipe for, she called it peaceful perioding, right? the period where you don't have the cramps and the PMS and the odor that comes with the blood and things like that are left up in the womb, and the, different issues. You don't have none of that. The peaceful period. She gave me 7 different recipes, y'all. And I woke up out of my dream. She taught me the herbs, and then she's like, okay, now go forth. And I woke up. And when I woke up, I sat down and I took the journal. Matter of fact, I got the journal right here. Y'all just hold on one quick second. I got it. When I say I don't go nowhere without this journal, I mean, and you could tell, baby, the journal was tore up. It's tore up because I use it. I use it on a regular basis, okay? Your girl writes whole books. The inside of the book. Look at the book. Look at the book. It's coming apart, okay? It's coming apart. Like, I wrote down everything, every recipe, every item she gave me in a dream. I wrote it down and I put it in my book. Now, talk about reflection. Talk about the holy month of Ramadan. Talk about self-love and self-care and taking the chance to untap, right, from everything else that's going on around us. During this month of Ramadan, I got the chance to sit down. I was going through the book. I flipped through the pages. I came to the page that had the recipes that the sister gave me. I had been praying, y'all, and I'm going to talk about it in the next video, like I said. So after you get off of this one, go to the next one. I'm going to put it right here. If you're watching it tomorrow, I went through and I revisited every recipe she gave me. I went to sleep that night because I said I was going through, my own healing journey right now during this month of Ramadan. And I said, I gotta take this. Like, Spirit didn't give me this. The Most High didn't give me this amount of recipes to sit on it. All of this time with the clients that I've had, I've only been using one Yoni Steam blend, and that's the original blend. The same packaging, matter of fact. Let me see, do I got a package right here? The same Yoni Steam blend is the same one that I offer to you guys in the store on thisredtent.com. This is the only Yoni Steam that I have ever been offering. Well, after I came out of that moment of reflection, I was told by the Most High to take and publish, not publish, share, produce, more like produce is the right word, produce all 7 of the Yoni Steam blends. On May 26th, it's my birthday, May 26th, but it's also the full moon of the month. I will be releasing all 7 of the Yoni Steam blends in the website that I will share with you guys. I'm not going to talk about it right now because I want to do a whole revealing later on, but I'm going to be sharing it with you. Every single recipe she gave me, every single womb healing item she gave me, I'm sharing it and I'm making it available to my collective. Why? Not just because of the money. I mean, yeah, you're going to pay for it, right? You're going to pay for the Yoni Steam, but because I'm trying to heal you guys. I'm trying to bring something to you, family, that's going to heal you and that's going to change your life, change your view and your scope on womb healing. It's going to change your life. And I'm not just giving you the Yoni Steam. I'm going to give you the affirmations to do with it. I'm going to give you the handbook on how to use it. I'm going to tell you different ways that you can Yoni Steam. All of those things are going to come for free, okay, outside of the Yoni Steam. But my point is, when we go inside, when we tap in with higher self, with the higher beings, universe, whatever you want to call it, Most High, when we tap in with the Most High, we get the answers that we are looking for. It comes to us. So I know this was a long video. I didn't want it to be long, but it got long. I just wanted to say to you guys, during this time of self-love, during this time of Yoni healing, Yoni steaming, whatever you guys are wanting to calling it, whatever you're doing, right? Whatever your reason is for coming to the Yoni steaming path, just know that emotions are going to arise. So for those of you sisters who are interested in making your Yoni steaming experience move beyond just steaming for the glam and the glitz and the happiness, and really want to start to do the self-work of self-love, self-esteem, boosting, really pouring into yourself, I am giving you a free download, okay? down below, I put it down in the description box below, there is a free download. All you got to do is go and click it, and it will take you to the free download. Go to the free download, download it. It is a list of 11 affirmations that you can use during your Yoni steaming process, experience, the whole 9 yards. Say these 11 things. Say them as a mantra in the morning. Say them when you, matter of fact, I have on my bathroom mirror, I have in my bathroom shower, I have in my kitchen on the window where I cook, I have these affirmations there. Why? Because when I'm brushing my teeth, I'm saying them. I am enough. There's nothing I desire outside of myself. I know that I am everything that I need. My womb has the ability to bring me abundance, wealth, health, prosperity. I'm saying all of it. I'm saying all of it, baby. I don't care who come in my house and see the affirmations, baby. They there for me, for my daughter, and every other woman that comes up in my house and she's trying to figure out how to heal herself. When she looks at that mirror, it's a reminder that she is enough, right? And so we got to be pouring into ourselves positive mind chatter, positive thoughts, positive vibrations. We have to know that this is the way that we really going to be able to get the real benefits from Yoni steaming. And we're going to take it from just a cute little self-care, hey, I steam my Yoni and it's wet and juicy during sex. Take it beyond that and take it to, yes, we got those benefits, but we also doing the self-love, the self-work, and the self-healing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it. Share it with the sisters that you know. Share it with the sisters that you think may need this. Even if you already started your journey, right? Still click the description, down in the description box, the link. Share that too. I mean, share it, because reality is we got to heal the whole entire collective, the divine energy of everybody around us, all the women surrounding us. We got to heal that in order to really be able to get down to healing ourselves. We are connected, right? I want you to know you are enough. You are enough. You are enough. Don't ever, ever, ever doubt whether you are enough. I love you, sis. I hope that you join me in the next video that I will be talking about my actual experience that I just went through during this month of Ramadan when I was given that reflection. I'm going to talk about what Yoni steaming has done for me, and I'm going to show you guys proof. So meet me in the next video. I want to say peace. I want to say I love you, and I want to say thank you for your time and watching this video.